Hi, what's up everyone, GCROCK here and welcome to the video. Today I want to show you an invincible build for Sparkle. Sparkle just can't kill you. Sparkle is the boss of the Throwback Manhunt that went live today, the Stovepipe Manhunt. And when this first dropped, this thing here, this fire flame turret Sparkle Warhound was an absolute nightmare, and I used this build I'm using now to get through. I felt like it was cheesy because you're invincible, but it got the job done, and I just thought it'd be a great time to reshare this footage with you today of just how invincible you can be against this thing. I'm going to show you the build now that you can use to get this done if you want to do this over the next 2 days on Heroic. Now, the build in the clip that you just seen is a little bit different to this because I was on the wrong character when I was doing it, and it was my explosive resistance version of the build. I've amended this build recently to a hazard protection version, which will work much better because it's got fire at you. So this version I'm about to show you now will be better than the one that you just saw in the clip because you're not going to be having to take the status effect off Sparkle. So this is even better. Now I go with the flame turrets, or the flamethrower rather, for the specialization because that gives you extra damage when you're closer to enemies. This is a full-on tank build, so as much damage as you can, really. There's the Scorpio on there. The build in the video actually had the lefty on, not the carbine 7 there, so you want the lefty. Proc sledgehammer whenever you can, again for extra damage because you're very low on damage with this build. Don't worry about the sidearm, whatever you want. And I noticed in the area that there's no ammo restock, or I couldn't seem to find any anyway, so you are going to run out of ammo. When you do run out of ammo, you're just going to be switching between other weapons that you've got to do damage. So I went to the St. Elmo's, I ran out of ammo with ARs, and then went to the Ouroboros before I got it done. But just switch weapons as you run out of ammo. You want the Catharsis Mask. This is an important piece to this build. This is what is keeping you alive and healing you even more than what the rest of the build is doing. It works great. Throw on the Catharsis. You would have got this recently if you have been doing the Throwback Event because this is one of the rewards. It's got armor, incoming repairs, armor regen on there, and you want to throw a protection from elite mod on that, and that's just going to be dropping your heals every now and then, which is very nice. Then the chest piece on this build, I've got the Pointman chest piece with Perfect Vanguard. Scrap Perfect Vanguard. Again, I'm showing you a different version of the build that I put together in the clip. You want Unbreakable. You want to make yourself as invincible as possible, so don't go Pointman, just go Gilligard, Unbreakable, but the same rolls. It'll be armor, hazard protection, armor regen, protection from elites, but you want an Unbreakable Gila instead of the perfect one there. Backpack is Bellstone Armory, armor regen, hazard protection, protection from elites, and adrenaline rush. So any enemies that are around you, you're going to be getting some bonus armor off of that. So when Sparkle releases the drones on you, that really does help. You'd have noticed my bonus armor was looking quite nice as the drones were approaching me as well. And then you want a yawl piece. Now you can craft some yawl pieces, or you can farm the DZ for some yawl pieces. I think the chest is craftable. There might be some others that are craftable, but I've got a yawl holster here. It basically gives you hazard protection. If for whatever reason you can't get yawl, because I know yawl can be hard because it's a DZ item, go with something else. Maybe is it Uzina Gedeka that gives you armor again? Anything that gives you armor or helps towards your health from the build instead. But again, you want armor regen, and hazard protection rolled onto it. And then the final two pieces are going to be improvised pieces. Again, you can craft these, and you want armor regen, and hazard protection on them, but you can throw protection from elites mod on, because with improvised pieces you can throw mods on them, and the knee pads as well. Hazard protection, armor regen, armor protection from elites mod. You'll see this is not optimized at all. The other version of this build isn't. It doesn't matter if it's not fully optimized, you're still going to be invincible against this thing. All of the armor regen is going to kick in nicely with the Catharsis Mask, and you're just going to be getting some very good heals off of it. And when the drones do come in, you've got more enemies around you that's going to keep on proccing that adrenaline rush. And I didn't once run out of armor, so I didn't even need to proc Unbreakable. But with Unbreakable on the chest piece as well, if they do get rid of your armor, you've got that as backup. It's going to refill your armor to, is it 90%? I forget. But you'll get some armor back when the Unbreakable procs, and you'll just keep on healing. I don't think they've got enough power to break you, if I'm being honest with you, especially if you do get these stats optimized and you get your armor high, you get your armor regen high, and your hazard protection as well. But yeah, that's the build I used for this. It feels cheesy because it's just so easy. It's definitely the easiest way to beat Sparkle, in my opinion. If you're struggling with him on Heroic, just throw this build on, get it done. It takes a while because you've got no DPS whatsoever, and as I said at the start, I don't think there's any ammo box in the area, so you will run out of ammo with your Scorpio. You have to switch to something else. You'll run out again. You have to switch to something else. But have plenty of weapons on you. You'll eventually get it done, and the mission will be complete. As easy as that. You see I'm taking a med kit there as well because it was getting close. I didn't even need that. The heal was back up before I even took it. But just in case, obviously run with a revive hive as well. On this boss fight, there is some EMPs throughout the area, so maybe position yourself where that revive hive will work if you go down. Highly doubt you're going to go down, though. And I hope this video has been helpful today. Don't forget to like it, subscribe if you're new around here, and support the video however you can. Until the next one, thank you for watching this one. Take care, and peace out.